It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
He took the gloves off, baby.
Yeah. John, I think a little bit of a couple things. You know, he was with Mark Henry for the longest time.
Yes.
And when he went to ATT, not that they're obviously we know they're a phenomenal gym.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like his head movement started to disappear. You know, because his head was in line this whole time to be hit. It never got offline. You know, and Yadong Song was able to close his eyes and throw his shots, and it seemed like they landed. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Marlon. Marlon Moraes had a great career. He's a phenomenal fighter. What you have to remember is that, and I tell this to, and this went through my mind as well, you guys, and not just me, but I know a ton of other fighters. You're not used to losing. And then when you lost one, you're like, whatever, you get back, you get your next win. No big deal. But when you lose 2 in a row, you're like, shit, I have to get the third. Then you lose 3, and you're just trying to figure out like what's going on.
You're grabbing
like
for
you don't
straws.
even like exactly. And when you're out there, you're a shadow of what you were when you hadn't lost.
Confidence is gone.
And so I saw that he was letting Yadong Song push him around in that, you know. And I know the speed and the power of Yadong Song is phenomenal.
Yeah,
he was getting there quick. The combinations were there. He's short, stocky, but he's explosive. Marlon Moraes, like when you're fighting somebody like that, you got to let that heavy ass kick that you have, you got to let it go a lot to make him respect you. And get busy with the calf kicks these days. Why are you not throwing that? You have some of the hardest kicks in the game. That should have been your go-to. That's like that is your move to just destroy people's careers. Like that's the one thing. Like the way the power in his kicks, John, he should be exploiting all of the people that he fights. Kick, boom. If you get taken down and he gets put on bottom, okay, cool. He can work his way back up. So if you throw it and you throw it and you throw it, by the time you throw 4 or 5 of those, they're not the same fighter anymore. Yeah. And if you get taken down off of it, oh well, get back up and I'm going to go back. Remember, every round starts with you on your feet. You know, and you have an opportunity to land another 1 or 2 of those things. I don't know. I would like to see him continue fighting because I know he still has it. It's just mentally he's got to get a couple wins somewhere, and probably for the amount of money they're paying him, they're not giving him easy fights.
Well, take a look. Is he 1-5 or 1-5 in his last?
Click on him. He's lost 4 in a row.
Fights.
I think now.
4 fights in a row he's lost. I know he beat Aldo, but he lost the fight before that to San.
And that was a close fight though
Cejudo.
too. Him and Aldo.
Yeah, very close.
You know, but if you look at this, John, if you look at it though, Henry Cejudo, Corey Sandhagen, Rob Font,
every one of them studs,
all studs,
all studs. But
and
again,
the UFC,
just what you said, he's making a lot of money, and they're not going to just give him a nobody for him to get the win. They don't care. It's like,
no,
hey,
they don't. Not at his age.
We pay you a lot. You know, you're supposed to perform. You're going to have to perform against another really good fighter. You know, here's your opportunity.
Dave, pull up the rankings. Let's see if we can give him somebody. I mean, I saw him take his gloves off. I saw him take his gloves off.
He did.
I mean, but he's got to just go home and think it over. I think he's got to go home and think it over. Why not him and Dominic Cruz? Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Take the Dom Cruz thing.
If you're looking, you know, Dom doesn't have a ton of power, so he's a volume guy. It's not bad. Yeah, another guy you could put in there. You know, you could put Ricky Simon.
Ooh.
You know, that would be a good matchup.
Pedro Munoz.
Pedro's got power.
Yeah, he does have power, but he's slowing down though too, John.
Yeah, a little bit. But
can you give him anyone lower than? Can you give him anyone
you
above
shut
Song Yadong?
Shut up.
Yeah, you can because
you can't give him
Song Yadong's moving up.
No, but what you do, Dave, though, is you give him people that stylistically match up well with him. You know, that it will make for a good fight. And so, like when I was thinking Pedro Munoz because they're both shorter, stockier guys. The power in the leg kicks is there, but the boxing is for Pedro.
And they're both fighting out of ATT now.
Oh, that's right.
Come on, you always do that.
Whatever.
Yeah, screw it.
Let's just ruin some friendships.
That's right. That's right.